My name's Abby and I'm the AgWork manager, and I'm here to answer some of your FAQs that you've asked us about coming and working in New Zealand. When you fill in the contact form, you'll be contacted by myself or Paula about arranging an interview. This is normally just over the phone, and it's just about a 30-40 minute conversation about your skills, experience and about working in New Zealand. What we will do is we'll run through the AgWork process so you've got a really good idea of what to expect and understand the commitment that is needed for our job roles. How old do you have to be to apply to work in New Zealand? So at the moment, the age limit is 18 to 30 years old. So we don't accept applications if you're less than 18. If you're going to turn 18 and you're thinking about acquiring ahead, you can, but we can't offer you an interview until you're actually 18. What countries do we accept candidates from? So we accept candidates from any country that has a valid working holiday visa option with New Zealand. So the main countries that we'll work with are obviously the UK, Ireland. We work with some European countries as well. At the moment, we're not able to offer any visas through accreditation or sponsorship. So if your country does not have a working holiday agreement with New Zealand, unfortunately, you will not be eligible for the AgWork programme. Okay, so how much does everything cost? Cost is a really big thing that you need to think about when you're thinking about embarking on a journey like this. We don't charge any fees at AgWork, and we're really committed to not charging a candidate fee for the service that we provide. However, you will need to cover the cost of your visa, which is around £250, and you will also need to cover the cost of your flight. We normally recommend that you need to be thinking around £2,000 for your visa, your flight, and have some money left over for when you get over here. Obviously, you are being paid when you're working in New Zealand, but it's always good to have a safety net to make sure you'll get yourself sorted if you need a car or anything like that when you arrive here. What skills do you need when you're coming to work in New Zealand? Now that really varies on the job role that you're looking at doing. If you're coming over to do a dairy role, we look for at least 6 months work experience in a parlour or in a related dairy role. You need to be able to be safe with animals and stock and understand the workings of a parlour and a working farm. Unfortunately, we're not able to accept any candidates that don't have experience of working on a farm. If you're looking at one of our contracting roles, we look for people that have got at least a season's driving with the contractor. The main skill set that we look for is operating mowers, rakes, balers, cultivation, drill equipment and buck raking. But we're always happy to talk you through your options if you've got a limited skill set or you're figuring out what you need to do to help get yourself to New Zealand. So when it comes to doing visas and flights, this can be quite complicated. So AgWork handles all of the booking process for you. We have an amazing travel agent who books all our flights, and what we like to do is fly all our candidates all together on the same flight. That way you get to meet new people that are coming over here, and it gives you a real good background and foundation of candidates who are also over here. The visa that you use when you're coming to New Zealand is a working holiday visa. Again, really simple to do, and AgWork will help you with that. You just need to make sure you've got no criminal convictions or medical history that's going to affect you getting a visa. Visas normally get approved in around 4 to 6 weeks, and they're valid for 12 months. However, if you're from an eligible country, you can extend it to the balance of 36 months. So as soon as you get to New Zealand, it can be really daunting. You've just arrived, you're probably jet lagged and haven't slept, and there's probably a different temperature as well. AgWork team will be there to meet you as soon as you get off the plane, so you don't have to worry about getting yourself to your employer or what you're going to do or how it's all going to work. We'll be there to help you. So you'll be met by an AgWork representative as soon as you touch down. They'll take you off to the bank to set you up with a bank account and a tax number and also a SIM card. It's really important we get those documents sorted for you so you're legal and ready to work in New Zealand. We'll then take you either to your farm or to meet your employer, where you'll be heading off for your new New Zealand adventure.